What's going on, guys? Nick here, and today we're just going to bring you a quick video showing you the new Redsn0w release. This is basically Redsn0w 9.6 Beta 2, and this is going to jailbreak on iOS 4.1. So you're probably thinking, what's the difference between this and Lime Rain, and obviously Green Poison and Pwnage Tool as well? Basically, it just implements the old Redsn0w, which jailbreaked only the iPhone 3G and iPod Touch 2G, with the Lime Rain exploit, and just puts it all together. And also there's a couple other features as well, such as boot logos. So that's the only major sort of thing you're going to notice. Now, this does work for the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, new Bootrom and old Bootrom, and the iPhone 3G, and also works on the iPod Touch 2G, MC model and MB model, the iPod Touch 3G, the iPod Touch 4G, and the iPad on iOS 3.2.2. Now, obviously, if you don't, or if you rely on Unlock, that is coming very soon, but they're probably going to wait till iOS 4.2, so just stay away from that. And obviously, a jailbreak for iOS 4.2 should be out as well, along with the Unlock. So that's pretty much everything you need to know. I'll have two links in the description down below, and this is going to be for the dev team blog to download Redsn0w for obviously Mac or Windows, and a link for the iPod firmware, which should look something like this. You go to the list, find your device, and find iOS 4.1. So and then you click download. It should take a little while to download, and once you have it, just save it to wherever you want. So with that out the way, let's just minimize this, and obviously you want to run Redsn0w. So obviously save it to where you want, and then open it up. Redsn0w 9.6 Beta 2, as you can see, and it should look something like this. Now make sure you have your device you're going to jailbreak connected via USB at this point. So as you can see on the camera, I have the iPod Touch 2G MB model connected via USB. I'm basically going to just use the iPod Touch 2G to show you that boot logos work, and obviously you can enable multitasking, wallpapers and things like that. We'll get into that in just a second. So make sure your device is connected via USB, and make sure you've downloaded the respective firmware for that device. So for me, I need the iPod Touch 2G, so wherever I saved it, I find it and open it up. It should process the firmware. Now, here it goes, just about to talk about this. Now, if you're an iPhone 3GS user or an iPod Touch 2G user, you'll get something like this, a little pop-up. Basically, this is just to ask whether you have the new Bootrom or the old Bootrom for the iPhone 3GS, and for the iPod Touch 2G, whether you have the MB model or the MC model. If you have an MB model, click no. If you have MC model, click yes. And for the iPhone 3GS, if you have a old Bootrom, you click no, and if you have a new Bootrom, you click yes. Hopefully that's quite simple to understand. No for MB models, and no for the new, like the old versions, and yes for the new versions. So I'm going to click no because mine's an MB model, and it says IPSW successfully identified, and we can click next. So just going to process or prepare the jailbreak. Obviously shouldn't take too long to run through that. And then obviously we come to this list right here. So for the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch 4, you're basically just going to have install Cydia. Now, if you are on Windows, you will get some other options down here below, which basically allows you to put your device, I think it's something like enter device into pwned DFU state or something like that. And basically that option, it will be at the bottom, and that option is just allowing you to, if you've created a custom firmware on Pwnage Tool for Mac, you can put your device in a pwned state from Windows. So if someone sent you the Pwnage Tool firmware and you're on Windows, because you couldn't make it because it's only a Mac application, they've sent you the Pwnage Tool firmware and you need to restore to it. So you come to Redsn0w, you download it, you process the firmware and everything, and you just put your device in enter DFU, you uncheck install Cydia, and you just put your device in DFU mode, and it will just put it in a nice state to easily jailbreak to that custom firmware through iTunes via Shift Restore. Hopefully that's easy to follow. If not, just leave a comment and I'll help you out as best I can. So that's the iPhone 4 and iPod Touch 4 install Cydia, and that's pretty much who you're going to have. Now, if you're an iPod Touch 2G user or a iPhone 3G user, of course you have the ability to enable battery percentage, enable home screen wallpaper, and enable multitasking. I'm just going to tick all three. And if you are on an iPhone 3G, an iPhone 3GS, or an iPod Touch 2G, you also have the options to add custom recovery logo, custom boot logo, and or verbose boot. So I'm just going to click custom boot logo, and this has to be 320 by 480, as you can see right there. No larger than 320 by 480. Size of compressed image is limited to 100 kilobytes. So I've just downloaded one quick off the internet just to show you it does work. I'm going to open it up, and if it works, you will get the next button show up, and if it doesn't, you'll get obviously something saying it doesn't fit. Then we can click next. Now at this point you need to make sure your device is turned off. Let me just show you, I am running iOS4.1. As you can see, it's Game Center at the top, but I'll just go to settings real quick to show you I am running iOS 4.1. Go to General, go to About, and as you can see, version 4.1. So there you go, version 4.1 on the iPod Touch 2G MB model. So from here we just need to turn off our device. Again, make sure the device is connected via USB. As you can see down here, we are. Just turn off the device, and only when it's fully turned off and you get a blank screen, we can click next. Now when you click next, make sure you're ready to hold your buttons on your device. So the first one will be to hold down the power button. So make sure you have your finger ready on the power button. So click next, hold down the power button for 3 seconds, that's what we're going to do. Then the power and home button for 10 seconds. Obviously it gives you instructions and it counts down with you to make it a lot easier. And then release the power button, but keep your finger or thumb on the home button until obviously it goes into the jailbreaking process. I like to keep my finger on it just till you see the thing on the screen itself, the uploading RAM disk thing. So there you go, uploading or downloading jailbreak data, sorry. There you go, you can take your finger off the home button, it says it's done on the Redsn0w application. And just a quick tip to tell you that the battery percentage toggle is located under settings, general usage, which you should all know anyway. So obviously you can click finish on there, but I just like to keep it open until we are fully done on the device. But that's pretty much everything you need to see on the Mac side of things, or the Windows side of things, the actual application. I mean, you just need to focus on the device. So it shouldn't take too long. It just says downloading jailbreak data. Okay, so as you can see my boot logo which I selected, so you know the boot logo has worked via Redsn0w, and it's just a matter of time of booting up on your device. Okay, and we can slide to unlock, so we're just going to slide to unlock. As you can see, the wallpapers have worked. We now have wallpapers on iOS 4.1, so that's obviously worked. We can click double tap the home button, and you can see multitasking now works on the iOS 4.1 on the iPod Touch 2G MB model, and obviously MC model. And what else did we enable? Battery percentage, so we can go to settings, general, usage, and turn on battery percentage, so that you can see that works. I'm pretty sure you can see that, but you can see it on the screen anyway. So that obviously works now, and obviously we are on iOS 4.1, as you can see, and we can just quickly show you we now have Cydia. So that's Redsn0w 9.6 beta 2. It jailbreaks the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, new Bootrom and old Bootrom, the iPhone 3G, the iPod Touch 2G MC model, MB model, the iPod Touch 3G, the iPod Touch 4G. That's all on iOS 4.1, and obviously the iPad on 3.2.2. So big props to the dev team for releasing Redsn0w. It shouldn't be a matter of time until we see iOS 4.2. So obviously video for the jailbreak of any release for that will be straight up on our channel, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But just a quick video to show you Redsn0w, as well as the Lime Rain video we've done, the Green Poison video as well we've done as well. So a lot of jailbreaks out for iOS 4.1, so it's obviously your choice. And that's pretty much it. It's Nick from iGotIPhone.com. Make sure to subscribe again. Follow all the team on Twitter. And if you haven't seen already, the winners for our giveaway, which we done at 2,000 subscribers, a video is posted, so check that out. And until next time, guys, we'll catch you guys real soon in the next video. And have a great day, and thanks for watching.